Alright guys, I'm Atomico. Welcome to today's video. We're continuing our path through the Gorillaz self-titled first album. We're going into our first single of the album, which was actually the fourth and last single released in order. Although the song was on the EP that released before this album, so it was kind of their first single on their EP, but the last single of this album. Discography timing is weird. Um, this song definitely has as I said, a lot more. We'd come to see it a lot more polished, a lot more work on lyrics. There's still a little repetition, but it's not as I don't think it's as egregious as some of the other songs. But we'll get into that and we'll see. I love the melody of this. The opening is probably one of my favorite Gorillaz openings for this album. So yeah, right there, right at the opening, it's a little strange, melodic. It's taking its time. It's setting up this really good groove, and I really love that. Like, there's just this smoothness to this opening that I think gets lost. I think, especially in more modern music, everything wants to go right into the song, right into the music, right into right into the math of like what do people listen to? This played with that so much, and it's just this really nice slow groove. Um, as we go back into it, we're going to go into lyrics, which keep this nice, slow, relaxed feel to it. This whole song just has this real smooth, like late night groove to it.
Everybody's here with me. We got no camera to see. Don't think I'm all in this world.
By the way, I will be referring to the band members by name when they do their parts because I don't want to really mix up the singer with because there's different singers, and usually 2D is the same singer, but sometimes they bring different people in for the other band members, so I'm just going to refer to them as the band members as their percentage. So in this case, like, you've got 2D and he's just showing this rhythmic smoothness that his voice has, and I think that's he gets to show that off a little bit more here than in Blur. Blur, I think, is a little more punk, a little more high paced, whereas here it's just smooth and relaxed.
Stereo, I want it on. It's taking me far too long. Don't think I'm all in this world. Don't think I'll be here too long.
Alright, so here again you're going to see this is about the only repetition in the song where you're going to hear, I don't think I'll be here too long, a few times, but it's used a little bit better. Like, it's 3 times at this point, and then it moves on. It's oop, that's not what I wanted. That's an oopsie. So, I mean, you really get that feel for where they're going with the song, you know. Again, there's a little bit more of a stronger story here, you know. Everybody's here with me. We got no camera sees. I don't think I'm all in this world. The camera won't let me roll. And the verdict doesn't love our soul. The digital won't let me go. Like, it almost feels like he feels trapped in, like, he got what he wanted. He wanted a music career, but now he feels a little trapped in it. He feels like everything he does is recorded, everything he does is videotaped, and he feels responsible to it. At least that's what I get out of the song. And the concept of tomorrow comes today. It's like, you know, I'm gonna reach my goals tomorrow. I'm gonna do this tomorrow. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. And then, tomorrow comes today. Okay, today you're in that. Like, so how do you react? How's your life going to change if you reach your goals? Because once you reach your goals, sometimes that's where the real work starts. Like, okay, you got there, but now you've made it. Now you've got to maintain. Um, I'm a huge wrestling fan, and there's a saying, it's a lot easier to become a champion than to stay a champion. And sometimes you spend so much energy getting to where you want to go that by the time you get there, you don't know what to do with what you've got. It's like that old Joker line. I'm a dog chasing a car. Even if I caught one, I wouldn't know what to do with it. And I think sometimes that happens to people in fame. And I think that's one of the reasons I really do love Gorillaz is they're really able to keep their fame and keep their name and keep their creativity, and they changed what they were doing so much they were able to extend beyond what other bands have been able to do. That's the way they present the band. They have such personality as characters. They're always shown to be individualistic. They have their own different natures, their own different issues, their own different goals. Um, some would even say in certain cases they don't even come off as friends. They're definitely a band together, and their wants and desires don't always mesh really well. Definitely later on, it can be definitely said that there's definitely a very unhealthy relationship between Murdoch and 2D as far as being band leaders. And I think there's that one of the music videos that really shows you that these are definitely characters and they're definitely unique to each other. And to see that presentation was really, really cool. Um, so yeah, so that was our first single off the album, which again was their last single released for this album. So it was still really, really fun, really good song, really good energy. Um, I really That being said, I this is a song I definitely push around a 7 to 7.5. This is where it's like, yeah, it was good enough to be a single, and yeah, the sound was there and it was amazing. But I think it still has a little bit of that repetition going. It still has knowing how much more they have left to grow. I think too, like if I start giving higher numbers now, how do I judge things? Like, dude, I'm not going to pull a Dave Meltzer and be like, oh, out of a 10-star system, this gets 12 stars. Like, no, we're not pulling that card. Dave Meltzer, for those of you who know, no, I'm not getting into that. But yeah, so we're gonna keep pushing through this album. I really do enjoy this. I hope you guys are enjoying this too, and find this new little passion project of mine. I'm back tomorrow with another video, and hopefully you guys will be there with me. All right, for now though, I think we're good here. Thanks very much. Bye.